come on inside the new 2018 750i M Series BMW. Now with this particular car, thanks BMW America, with this particular car there was no holding back, right? Full on leather seats, right? Sports package. When you see the back, you'll understand why Lux clients book over and over and over again. You want to be different, right? Now the standard Lux, black interior, black exterior, sadly this one does not qualify for the Uber LUX nor the Lyft LUX, right? They both want that color combination that we see on the road, right? But the moment you market something differently, the people talk about it. You know, especially here in LA, a lot of my hip-hop clients, a lot of my NBA clients, a lot of those people in Calabasas and Hidden Hills, they talk about this car. They always remark about the interior, about all the extras, right? That is what you're paying for here. And no doubt about it, you're going to get their repeat business, because they are not going to get to a function or to the airport and pitch up in one of the regular black cars. Now there's nothing wrong with that, owning an S550 or a 750 BMW black on black, right? It'll get you into two categories for sure. And if you have your TCP or your commercial state license, you can obviously then also set up your own limo company in conjunction maybe with setting up an LLC and running it as a business. But the truth is, you know, recruiting these clients, the marketing, the money that you put in to get these clients, you don't want to spend all that money on leaflets, on magazines, etc., recruiting these people, business cards, you name it, and then lose them after one trip. You want to have a hook that makes them come back again and again and again. And I'm going to briefly take you into the back of the car, and we're going to talk about a few items or a few things that really fly with Lyft LUX or Uber LUX clients that then end up becoming your private clients, right? What are some of the things that they look out for? So let's check it out. So my friends, just pay close attention to the detail, right? The suede leather, all the stitching. When you're chilling out in the back here and you have your computer, you could select 3 and you got your star, moon, your sunroof all lit up. I'll show you just now what the lighting looks like on the inside, right? But again, these are the fine little details that the people enjoy, any car enthusiast enjoys. And when you're dropping them off at the hotel or by the red carpet and you're opening up the door and everything is red and they get out in a black suit or whatever they're wearing, they feel like $1 million, right? And you got to make them always feel like $1 million. I want to tell you that years and years back, right, I already had several cars, but I wanted to learn the business from the ground up. So I drove Uber X in the beginning in a Toyota Prius, right, and flipped around, tried out all the different categories, then drove a minivan for a while, in the mattress, jumped into Lyft Plus, then got involved in the SUV black category where I spent several years, and then I just kept on reinvesting the money, buying cars at auctions, working with BMW North America, and getting very, very good drivers, right? My drivers have an average of 4.9 average. That's how I recruit them. Those are the people that I look for, and they must have at least 1,000 trips, right? So I know who I have with my clients. Now we spend a lot of money in this category, right? Again, this car, like I showed you, it doesn't even qualify for Uber LUX or Lyft LUX, but that's not what I bought it for. I bought it for specific hip-hop artist clients, NBA clients, people that I know who love and appreciate this car, right, and book it over and over again. So I'm never going to lose those clients. But what did I first have to do to get them? I had to have my design team create flyers, and then I'd always, you know, if they needed references, they could contact some of the clients or the clients that had kids, and these people would vouch for me, right? And that's how I built a repeat clientele word of mouth, word got around that in that Calabasas, Hidden Hills, they have a reliable driver who has a fleet of different types of cars for every different type of occasion. But I go through a lot of the magazines and websites and look through the social calendar of LA. You know, there's a massive social calendar, right? I speak to a lot of the banquet managers at the hotels, at the top hotels, at the Peninsula Hotel, at the Montage Hotel, and I find out what functions and events take place, and I take care of these people. I pay them, or they get free trips, or, you know, if they want to go to the airport, I'll give them a freebie, but I get all that intel from those hotel managers, right? When are they going to have a fundraiser, you know, for celebrities or sports stars or, you know, cancer organizations? Because all the A-listers fly in, you know, whether it's New York, Miami, Vail, wherever they're coming in from. These are star-studded events where I will pick up more and more clients, right? So my cards, as you could see, they're attached everywhere, right? Every single magazine behind every seat has them, right? And, you know, this car is worth the money. It'll pay itself out in no time, because you're gonna get premium rates for Grammys events, Oscar events, music awards, whatever's going on. This is the ideal car to sell and market to clients and new clients. So that is how I approach the business. You know, getting tons of referrals. I spell it out very clearly in the Rideshare driving school.com. But my background is from humble beginnings, my friend. I built this business from the bottom up, right? And always reinvested and always got the cars at the right price, and often spoke to companies to, you know, get me a car at the, you know, regular MSRP price, but not charge me for all the bells and whistles and extras, right? So very often I'll get $20,000-$30,000 of extras because they want to sell the car, right? And I end up paying $90,000 or $100,000 instead of $135,000 for the car, right? So I tell the companies, and you can do the same, right? If you have a following on YouTube and you say, hey, these are the type of clients I attract, you show them pictures, I send them a proposal. Do you want to get this type of car, BMW North America, do you want to get this type of car in front of those specific clients? I'm your guy. My drivers, I myself, will be the bridge between your company and the client. The way we drive, the way we sell the experience, right? And I do. People will have a lot of questions about this car, and you got to be ready for them, right? But it has all the high tech you could ever think of, and it's just the smoothest, fastest drive. So if you have any questions about the SUV, the black, or particularly the Lux category, please hit me up. Even if you're thinking of buying a few cars and want to get going, you know, I've flown in to New York, to Miami, to Denver, and I've helped people in Houston, Texas, Dallas get fleets off the ground, right? By using the right type of marketing and aiming that marketing towards the right type of client that'll pay for this type of car. But I can mix it up anytime. You know, I'll jump into an Uber X once in a while, either as a driver or as a passenger. I always mix it up because I got to stay connected with that audience. Otherwise, the people will say, well, he just drives in that and that category. Absolutely not. I can tell you something. Don't limit yourself in your thoughts. Don't think, hey, from Monday to Monday, 4 a.m., I'm going to earn this little bit of amount, this little amount of money, and I'm going to be happy with it. No. Ask me about some suggestions, right? There are so many avenues to monetize this business, it's insane, right? Uber and Lyft happen to be your platform. Referring drivers, referring passengers, a lot of extra income. Building out fleets, a lot of extra income. And then you can work all the residuals. If you have a following on Twitter, if you have a following on YouTube, monetize it. Reach out to the companies, have them sponsor you. I know that my buddy Harry, the rideshare guy, awesome guy, he's in LA now, you know, Ford sponsored him. Well, I thought that's absolutely amazing. He's got a Ford hybrid that he can drive around, and he has to report back to the people, and he does the videos and all his marketing in the car. I do the same for BMW. So don't limit yourself. All I'm saying is go out there, write up a proposal. If you want to know, if you want to pick my brain, what should be in that proposal, when you're heading up these companies, please contact me. Thank you.